Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 6th, 7th, and 8th, Friday through Sunday. Now, you know that when I am working on the weekend, when we're doing weekend readings, I am using, of course, my Radley Valentine decks. I will do the main message, or I will read the main message from my Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I'll also pull one from my Guardian Angel cards because they're very gentle and I do like them. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now, going back to the long readings from July 22nd to August 22nd, or if you go onto my website, I put some dates on there at the same time. The 8th of August is the new moon. It is in Leo. So new moons generally have new beginnings, new starts, new cycles in the moon cycle. Full moon to new moon, basically that's when you get rid of things because it is waning. It's getting smaller and smaller and you release. New moon to full moon is when you request because that's when it's getting bigger. Okay, now full moon, of course, is when you release, relinquish, and request. But this new moon will also be on the date of 8/8, which is called Lion's Gate. So this is from, end of July, early August. I think it is until the 11th. This is when when Sirius, the star Sirius, comes very close to what appears to be very close to the sun, giving the sun an extra brightness. And if you're able to look up at it, which I'm not telling you to do that because it's bright, sometimes you can even see the two. Okay, so it's a bright time. It's also considered to be a portal of some magnitude. So we will see what we want to see. Again, this is a time for us to keep our vibrations very, very high and keep ourselves very positive because we need to be pushing that through. We need to be pushing that elevated energy, and we need to just keep things on the positive side. Now, you know that I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. And, try not to put too much of my own understanding into it. So, want you to be very, very aware of that. Now, anything that is reversed, I look at that as having a little more oomph. Also, too, when I speak about your higher power, I'm talking about your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is to you, whoever that personal connection is for you. Okay? Now, let's go on, and what we're going to do is, of course, I've been doing this lately just because it feels like it needs to be done. I'm going to use the traditional Weight Rider Tarot, and we will pull 3 cards out and see what we have for that. And again, I have done what I'm supposed to do with all of the cards. Here we are. Let's see. Okay, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So this is kind of the general overview. It's not necessarily specific for your sign. Those will follow. But this is kind of like what the heck is going on in the world today. So let's see what we have here. If I can pick them up. Okay, rest. Rest easy. I know that there's a lot going on in the world right now. You just need to rest. You need to trust. You need to reach out to your higher power with this. This is the Four of Swords. Or as I was saying, Ford. No, this is the 4 of Swords. Swords is air energy. That is our Gemini, our Libra. It's our Virgo energy. It's our thought processes. It's our how we make plans, but it's also about hearing news. And, this is kind of, the swords here, they're pointing down. The person feels, kind of in a, moratorium state. There's also the sword underneath. So there is a lot of thoughts going on. There's a lot of this energy all around us, but we know that we can rest and we can have hope. We can have trust. So there could be some interesting energies, interesting news coming this weekend. We need to, like I said, we need to rest. Okay, next card. This is now the Six of Swords. Okay, 4 has stability, 4 has organizational energy, 4 also has leadership. 6 is the number of man. It is the energies that we put into our own thoughts, our own, it's how we're processing things in many ways, because I'm talking about swords again being our thought processes. This is leaving a difficult situation. This is moving into the light. This is taking your family, just kind of moving, but it's also in that thought process. So it's an interesting card, especially with this. There is some movement with this, with your thought processes here and hearing news. Next card. Now that was reversed. Now we have the Two of Wands or Two of Rods. Wands and rods are fire energy, are Leo. We're in Leo season. We've got that Leo energy all around us. It's also Sagittarius. It's also Aries, passionate, burning, very, very determined. There is choices, okay? 2s have choices, 2 have pathways. So do we go this way? Do we go that way? Also, 2s are also about partnering. So there could be some partnering with this too. But the Two of Rods has opportunities, has possibilities. I know it's not an 8, but it has these possibilities that could be much bigger than what we even think that they are. So rest, things are changing, things are moving forward, possibilities, choices in a very strong, passionate way, in something that you really, really want, could be coming to you. And the thing about this is these are opportunities, choices being presented, but it is up to you to make that decision. Okay, so we have some very interesting energies. Why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Tauruses. How are you? Oh my goodness, I feel you again. I know. This has been the energies for you. You are down to business now. You are just pushing forward. All of a sudden, it came very, very strongly here, and I do think that you're down to business. You're down to business, and it's your business. It's not necessarily what others want for you for the business. So it's not like you work for a company and you're like pushing their agenda. This is your business now, and this is taking care of you, your home, the people that matter to you. I mean, you've got this really sense of, I don't know, are you going into warrior mode right now? Now, that could very much be spiritual warrior. So don't think that I'm, having you do anything in the physical realm. No, this could be very much spiritual warrior. There's this sense of it's a sense of determination, but I've been feeling that for my Tauruses. A lot of the earth energy, you have been in a major cycle towards these. So use it. These 2 are reversed. Oh, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell notification, and I am going to pull an Emily Anderson crystal deck from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. I forgot to mention that in the intro. First card, 3 of Air. Okay, 3's very much a sense of creativity. It's also the power of 3 people joining, coming together, saying or doing something very much 3 times. Air energy is our Aquarius, it's our Libra, it's our Gemini energy, thought processes, words, making plans, thinking things through. This is kind of a looking back at the past type of energy, and this is really a type of like letting go. There's a couple of things. One is you're kind of looking forward, and you're looking forward with the lenses of the past. Okay, so there's a sense of not necessarily, even though you're moving forward, you might not be feeling the sense of optimism that I'm going to want for you to have, because remember, self-fulfilling prophecies, if you put out negativity is what comes back, and that is both in your thoughts and in your words. but it's kind of like a sense of, I want things to change. I want things to change. The part of this is also letting go of some of that and just grabbing onto the positive energies and saying, even though I don't necessarily see the change, there is, like I said, there's a sense of determination that you are going to be working through this. So the thing is, though, I'm not necessarily feeling a very positive vibe coming from you towards that future. But, before you go, oh, so there's no, there's always hope, my Tauruses. There's always hope. Part of it is taking this energy that has tried to engulf you. It's kind of like the energy has been trying to manipulate your energies. You are a fighter. You are an extremely determined personality. You are a determined spirit. And it's kind of like this energy has been trying to undermine you. And how are you going to do that? How are you going to lift this? How are you going to get through this? It's like you've got to push this off somehow. Now, how do you do that? This could be through prayer, meditation. This could be through, I don't have them out here, holding on to black obsidian, black tourmaline, and just speaking it out. Also, what I do, I speak out to my higher power and say, whatever this energy, this energy that's trying to invade my space, my peace, get the heck out of here. And then I call down I ask my higher power to remove this. This is why I'm always saying, cover yourself with the cloak of protection, because especially when you are a light worker, my Taurus, so this seems really big for my Tauruses. When you are a light worker, you will come across dark energy that tries to extinguish your energy. Okay? So this is where you have to be more determined and you have to just speak out. You are not welcome here. You get out of here. I am not embracing you. I want to let, you are to leave now. I cut off all contracts. I cut off all, there's so many different things that can be, that this can be part of. So with this, my Tauruses, this has to take a deliberate acknowledgement, but then action to move this forward. Okay? Whoa. Yeah, that definitely somebody needed that one. Now, the Three of Swords is about, the Three of Air is the Three of Swords. That's the heart with those three swords in it that you're always like, can we pick another card? The thing is, this is something from past. Okay, maybe this is something that, maybe this is a thought that you believed in. Maybe this is somebody talked over you, spoke over you. So this is, again, this is letting, I shouldn't say letting go. This is actually forcing it, telling it to go. Okay? I know that's a lot to handle. Anyway. Okay, great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. Okay, let's see what we have here. Life experience. So now we have a 3, we have a 1, 6. So 1, new beginnings, 10 plus 6, 10's transition, 6, the number of man. We can also look at it as 1 plus 6 is a 7. That's the divine umbrella. And so remember, write down the numbers because the angels speak to us through these numbers. And I've had many viewers commenting back on these numbers and what they've meant. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So this is Archangel Chamuel. Write down the angel also because the angel will help you through this. This has a significant change to it. This has something moving. This has something saying. This is, in my old office, I used to have the light switch. This is the light switch. It's time to switch the light on. Okay? So maybe there's been some spiritual or darker energies that, and I'm not saying that you welcome them or even acknowledge them. It's more a case of that they just came. Now remember, people can send these things to you. And, and you don't even know that you're accepting them because you're not necessarily willfully accepting them. It's kind of like watching a TV show and then coming to a commercial and you're not really paying attention. And then the commercial goes and all of a sudden you're like, wow, I'm really hungry, though I just had dinner. It's these subliminal energies that come to us. Okay? I just had dinner and then you maybe later on, maybe you realized it was for food. The commercial was for food. Or I want to kind of like, oh, maybe it's time to buy a new car. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like energies can be like commercials. Energies can be subliminal. Energies can be sent and somehow we pick it up. You know, maybe we don't listen to somebody and they're telling us these things and we're, okay, sure, 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 sure. And we're kind of accepting it. So this is that, you know, this is how that can come to us. So many times over, we need to do spiritual cleansings. You know, it's just interesting. And it's even, you know, you just kind of have to say, I renounce it. And, you know, I use my higher power. I renounce it through my higher power. I cut anything that's been sent to me. Or there's one, I love this one that says, and I send it back. You know, there's a prayer, Archangel Gabriel, that anything that comes to me in the negative, you know, please transmute it and send it back with divine love. Okay? And you can take that. You can take that. You can just say that, you know, to Archangel Gabriel. Anything that comes to attack me in the negative, send back with divine love. Okay. Transmute it and send back with divine love. Okay, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Your next card, the 6 of Earth. Okay, so we have a 3-1, we have a 6-6. Okay, Earth energy is your energy. It is also Virgo, Capricorn energy. It is very solid, tangible, money energy, work energy, job energy. This is kind of a gifting of money. So, you know, while this might be more in that spiritual, in the physical, things are good. Things could be working out quite well for you. Okay, this is hearing news about money. This is unexpected money. This is giftings of money too. So it's kind of a, you know, you kind of have a little bit of everything in this, you know. So let's see this a little bit more. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debt. Now, it could also be because once you clear this out, then things start moving for you again. We're going to have to watch that 6 of Earth a little bit more so, because we went right from almost a spiritual cleansing into giftings from the universe. So let's see what we have in the Archangel energy cards. Yeah, that was we were going down a little different path with that, but I think that my Taurus we need to do that every so often. We need to do spiritual cleansings. Okay, this is reversed. The 10 of Gabriel. So 10s have that transitional energy that we talked about, you know, moving fast. Now, 1, new beginning. 0 is God or universal energy or source energy. Gabriel is fire energy, and that is our Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We are in Leo season. This is a Leo new moon. This is about getting busy. You might be a little bit too busy. You might feel like you need to have a little bit of help. Now, the interesting thing is when you're having something in the supernatural, a lot of times the natural comes to kind of disarm you a little bit. A lot of times the natural tries to keep you from focusing back on that supernatural. And maybe that's what that 6 of Earth is having an equal balance of that supernatural and natural. I don't know. Just think about that a little bit. Let me know. Comment. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours. Trying too hard to please others. So we have 3-1, 6-6, 1-0. Okay, guardian angel for the weekend. Guardian angel. Okay, they like to do that. Here we go. This is reversed. This is the 7 of action. Action is fire energy again. 7, we talk divine umbrella. You are being called upon to claim your personal power. That makes sense. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. I'd go back to whatever this was about. Okay, now, picking up my cards, my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Like I said, I forgot to mention it in the introduction, but that's okay. Here we are. What crystal or energy for my Tauruses? Hematite, Self-healing, I could see that. Grounding, that's good for you. Right opportunities. Justice. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. So my Tauruses, wow. The whole thing was interesting. I hope it helps. Okay, remember the button, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell, notification. You are what keeps me on air, so please do that. As always, my Tauruses, this is the most important thing. Know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.